Something you may not know about me is that I really, really don't like black wheels. And it seems like that's all the rage in the automotive industry these days. Black wheels and then bronze wheels. I finally found, after a long time of searching, a set of wheels that I actually like for the van, but they're bronze. So I have come to one of the coolest places that I've been to in the automotive industry to try to change that. Let's go inside and check it out. All right, guys, this is my new buddy, AJ, and he owns Vibrant Finish. AJ, how long have you guys been in business?
We are celebrating our 10th year of business.
10 years, dude. That's pretty rad.
I know. It's been a struggle, but it's been fun.
So I made AJ sit in this chair, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how this all goes together, because, like I said in the opening, I hate black wheels, but apparently that is all the rage, right?
Yeah, it's our bread and butter here. We make a lot of wheels turn black.
So
you go back, you know?
Right. So your whole thing here is powder coating, right?
Yeah, we do powder coating and wheel repair.
So what is powder coating for those people that have no idea?
Powder coating is a electrostatic process where we apply a powder to a wheel or any metal part. We put it into an oven and it flows it out into a gel coat. Essentially what it is, it's like a better version of paint. It's not going to chip and scratch as easy because it's a flexible coating. So it absorbs impacts a lot better because it actually stays flexible.
So it's more of I've heard people call it powder paint. Is that still accurate?
I mean, pretty much what it is you take paint, you harden it, and then they break it down into little pieces of pigments.
Okay.
That's essentially what it is. It's made from polyurethanes, epoxies, all the same resins that you would see in a paint finish are in the same of our powders.
Okay, that's super interesting. And like I said, you do a ton of black wheels. That's like all the rage. And we looked at the wheels that are going on the van, and they were bronze.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite color? I mean, you guys do like 80 bajillion colors here.
My favorite color is probably currently like bronze finishes, which is...
Oh man, so I just crapped on your thing.
I've always had like bronze or gunmetal, like very basic colors on my wheels over the last few years. When I got into the business, you know, I had a red car with mint green wheels. I had a white car with yellow wheels.
Oh my gosh.
It was...
You're just all over the map.
I know, I just wanted to stand out. So, you know, as I've gotten a little bit older, you know, it's kind of toned it down a little bit, but we have 300 different colors here in stock. There's literally thousands of colors that you can buy online.
Wow.
From sites like Prismatic Powders. So it's really, the sky is the limit when it comes to powder.
So how does this process work? Like, I brought you brand new wheels, but you also can do wheels that are like curb rashed and all that sort of stuff. So start from the beginning of somebody brings you a wheel in basically any condition, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So like 99% of the wheels that come through here can actually be repaired. For wheels like yours, John, what we did was we put them in a chemical stripper. We like to use Green Soft's products, where it will actually take the paint safely off the wheels and not disturb any of the aluminum properties.
So this is not an acid, correct?
No, it's not an acid. It is safe to use. You know, we obviously wear proper protection, but we like to use that because it's a better product than what's out there on the market. So after they go into our heated baths for about 2 hours, we pull them out, we clean them off, and then they'll get outgassed, which is a process where we put the wheel into the oven to mimic the cure cycle to push out any impurities that might be in the cast of the wheel.
Really? That's interesting.
So from the casting process, they use oils that get ingrained into the actual metal finish.
I see.
So when we put it in, they might pop out.
So you're baking them out, essentially.
We bake out most of what might be in there.
That's interesting.
It's a precautionary thing to do to create our level of standard.
Yeah, so the whole idea is just making sure that you have a clean surface to start with when you start coating.
Yeah, so we strip down any piece of metal that comes in here, gets stripped down to the bare metal, whether it's aluminum, steel, stainless, magnesium. It's all the same process. They get cleaned, they get sandblasted if necessary for all wheels. We sandblast every single one. Then they'll get cleaned again. They get masked off for like the back pad of the hub.
Okay.
Where it can mate to the car. And then we spray whatever powders that you might want. Most powders are done in either single or two-stage finishes, which means we spray them once, we put them into the oven, we do a partial cure, we take them back out of the oven, let them cool down, and we spray that next coat on top of them.
Okay.
Can I talk about your wheels?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so for John's wheels, we're using a really cool color called Super Chrome Plus. It's a new one that came out on the market a couple months ago. And what we're doing is trying to mimic his brushed machine finish on a cast wheel. So we're going to use the Super Chrome Plus, which we've sprayed a little bit earlier today. They're in the oven right now, curing for a partial cure. Once they come out, we're going to let them cool down. We're going to spray a clear coat on top to protect that and give it a lot more gloss.
Which I'm super excited about, because when I called you originally, when we started talking about this project, it was how do we get a finish on there that both looks great and can hold up to abuse, and that's what powder coat's all about, right?
Absolutely. So every wheel that comes through here that gets our clear coat, we put a lifetime warranty on it against the powder failing. So like chipping, flaking, scratching, anything like that, you know, we got you covered.
That's honestly amazing. So at this point, we're waiting for the stuff to come out of the oven, and we're gonna slap a clear coat on there, and then they'll be ready to go. Is it that simple? Okay.
So all powder is cured in the oven, so there's no off-gassing times like with traditional paints. As soon as they cool down from their final cure, we're able to mount the tires or give them back to the customer, and you're on the road.
And that's something you guys do here as well. People could just like bring the car in. And
yeah.
like that I was kind of shocked when you told me that, and I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. Like, it was interesting that you can drop a car off and in a couple days have a different color set of wheels on there.
Yeah, so we do next day service here when you drop your vehicle off with an appointment. So what that means is we're going to bring your car inside, we're going to get it up in the air, take the tires off, do all of our prep and powder, no corners cut, and then we mount and balance the tires. We use Hunter tire equipment here, road force balancing. So the highest level of service you can possibly get anywhere, we do that right here in the shop, and you get your car back the next day.
Dude, I'm telling you, I am so excited to see what these look like on the van. How about you, man? Are you excited about it?
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see these things. Is the van staying yellow?
The van will be some variation of yellow. I don't know yet. I've been debating wrapping it. I don't know.
I will not miss this thing on the road.
Well, that's awesome, man. I can't wait to see it getting cleared. Is there a website where people can check you out and, you know, support the business?
Our website is vfinish.com or vibrantfinish.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook at vibrantfinish. Please check us out.
Rad.
Sure. Thank you.
Thanks, AJ. I appreciate it, man. This is so exciting for me.
I'm really excited to work with you, John.